Okay, hold on. Okay, our next speaker is a super creative. She's an art director. She is a superb designer, a really amazing designer. Inspiration is something that she values because she has the capacity to change perspectives. And this came from.
Y'all can get the fuck out.
Whoa, we still had somebody off mute. Okay, our next speaker is somebody who really values inspiration because it has the capacity to change perspectives and it has the capacity to empower. And I believe that's what she's going to share with us today, empowering through art. So without further ado, I'd like to take this moment to announce Terri Waterman. Terri, take it away. Thank you so much for
Hello, everyone. I'm Terri Waterman. I'm an artist and designer, and I'm going to show you how much, oh my God, this lighting, terrible. I'm going to put my screen up, my presentation. Okay, so I'm here to explain why design matters. 20 years ago, I had a website, a company called Surreal Concepts. And my tagline was when design matters, because apparently it didn't matter to a lot of people. I was working with a lot of programmers and developers, and they thought as long as it functions, it's fine, you know? And I'm like, oh yeah, say that about the pretty car you're driving, you know? Tell me design doesn't matter. So I kind of fought with it for a long time, but then now I simply say design matters, and I'll tell you why. And as a digital society, we have a high expectations of well-designed and functioning content. And that means it's direct to the consumer. We don't have anybody, any middleman, nothing in our way. So it's up to us to make that impression. So that's why I use a lot of visuals here and to make my point, because I don't like talking. I think I talk too much. So I let my pictures speak for me. So something that really made me excited was back in November, Kevin O'Leary, he from the Shark Tank came on to Bill Maher and said, videographers, hold on, I have to get rid of this thing on the side here because I can't see my quotes. There we go. Nope, it didn't move. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, okay. So videographers, photographers, and animators used to be considered starving artists. They made nothing pre-pandemic. Now they are the most sought after individuals as the entire economy has gone digital. And he made two more quotes. Oops. Can't move my screen. Okay. These people don't want to work anymore in a cubicle. In fact, they don't want to work at all. They want to be contractors. They used to make 30,000. Now they make 150,000. I was like, oh my God, this is such a great show. I asked my husband, he's like, did I hear that right? So huge transition is occurring. And he would always tell his students that if you're going to go to college and get into debt, make sure you're an engineer, or an engineer. And at night, take some engineering classes. Everything else is worthless. I don't feel that way anymore. So yeah, I was just totally blown away that he said that somebody like him, who was always so technical and, you know, and then for him to put the value back on us as designers. So I was like, it's about time. It's about time. I've been preaching this for so long. So, and we all know what looks professional. Even my 16-year-old knows, you know, what looks professional, what she wants to go to. And now that it's all digital, you know, we can't really avoid it. But like everybody else was saying, creativity is the most important part. It takes experience and curiosity. That's what really feeds into the imagination. To be a creative person is to be curious, to look at things. I was born with a hearing loss, so my vision was a lot more acute. So I saw things. Now this is an example of an abstract that was made for a client, because she saw my abstract and wanted to incorporate it into her logo, because she talks about intersectionality and, you know, diversity. But instead of using the typical rainbow for all that, she wanted to stand out more and see how everything intersects. It's not just, you know, a cookie cutter kind of design. So this is an example of how art and design can come together and inspire us to bring more meaning and significance to our message. Right, so design is no longer a luxury, but a commodity. And so let's get to work, designers. We can make a lot of money now. We're valuable. Yay. And who needs the support? Anybody who's selling a product or service that needs to reach more users with a better experience. So that's why I use these little funny little cartoons. I have it all over my website. It's called watermandesignsolutions.com. I didn't put it in my thing yet. That was more of an educational site to show why design matters. So I put these little loose designs from the from 50s photos just to bring in. I bring all kinds of fine art inspiration into my design work. Okay. And good design shows that you care about the user experience. As you can see here, we had an old design for Motorola for the modems, and then we changed it into, my husband was on site and he was my partner, so I helped him come up with these designs that really made the user experience much better. So, and that's why it matters. Okay. The end. Thank you. Told you I'd make it quick.
Short, sweet, and to the
We're
point.
running.
Thank you so much, Terry.
You're welcome. I made it more visual, you know, I figured that gets the point across a little quicker. Saves time. So,
A lot of this is creative and design is important, and love Kevin O'Leary. I think that's really cool because it's true. Like, you know, it used to be that's like you said, you're the first person to really bring that up. But we were all a bunch of starving artists, you know, 15 years ago, and now it's and now it's a, you know, NFT game. You know, you can make a non-fungible token worth $1 billion. So really, really, really incredible. Host, please disable the bar. Why?
okay.
I want to be Terry Waterman now. I can be Terry Waterman. I should.
Okay, there I am.
Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it, Terry.
You're welcome.
We hope to have you on our next event.